Rain on the window, ash in the bottle cap. Hold me in the rear view, still talking back. Yeah. Yeah. Used to keep a razor in my wallet, fear in my throat, talking like I wanted it. Laughing in the dark at the damage I done, but the silence in my chest weighed 100 guns. I was out here running tabs I couldn't pay, naming a stranger's mouth every other day. Mama left a message, said she praying for my breath. I left it on red, flirting heavy with death, yeah. Never let them see the bruise under my grin. Hard like a boarded up house I lived in. Told every girl I changed when the smoke cleared. Then I let another one disappear. I ain't proud of who I was. All those nights I called it love, leaving tire tracks on every choice, breaking every hand that tried to pull me up. I ain't proud of who I've been. Turn my pain into a costume I lived in. If you knew the things I've done, you wonder how I'm still here, how I ain't gone. I remember kicking doors in my cousin's car. How my mind thought the law was a star, something distant in the sky that would never touch me. Now I wake up in a sweat from the ways it could've crushed me. Used to brag about fights like they medals on my chest, while my little brother watched, learning how to be a mess. He mimicked every slur, every stagger, every shout. When he hit his first line, that's when I finally felt the drought. The shame hit slow like a hangover wave. Saw my father in the mirror and the man was my age. He left when I was 9, said he had to get free. I've been dragging on my demons like they came from me. I ain't proud of who I was. All those nights I called it love, leaving tag tracks on every touch, breaking every hand that tried to pull me up. I ain't proud of who I've been. Turn my pain into a costume I lived in. If you know the things I've done, you wonder how I'm still here, how I ain't gone. Yeah, I still hear the echoes in the hallway. My name says soft like I hope he's okay. Used to wear the darkness like a gold chain. Now it feels heavy, just a rusted old weight. I can't scrub the past from the photographs, but I can frame them in a different glass. Every scar I got is a map, not a mask. Every breath I take is a second chance, yeah. I ain't proud of who I was, but I'm gonna let that define us. If I hurt you when I was going under, I'm sending this verse like a broken thunder. I ain't proud of who I've been, but I'm trying every day not to slip again. If you knew the things I've done, maybe you'd see how far I've come. Rain on the window, ash in the sink this time. Hold me in the rear view, getting smaller in my mind. I ain't proud of who I was, but I'm driving past that exit sign.
Rain on the windshield, ash on my sleeve, heart like a dead end, nowhere to leave.
I lit a match in my own hometown, watch the past turn black, then brown. Every promise that I buried in a blunt wrap came back, flashback, caught in the thumbtacks. Maps on the wall from the plans that I trashed. Half of my friends in the frames that I smashed. Told them I'm straight, but I curved every call. Then I learned every fault was a word I installed in the verse. I rehearsed when the hurt got involved, twisting my tongue like I'm kissing my flaws. Sip from the bottle, then I distance the cause. Laugh at the pain like it isn't the law. Breaking my own code, fading on low road. Every out change was the same old solo. Talking in circles, walking in smoke. Cutting these ties just to tighten the choke. These are the bridges I burn. Watch them crumble, watch them turn into ghosts. In the glow of the herb that I churn. Trying to breathe in peace, but the peace still burns. Bridges I burn. Every shadow's a lesson I've earned. Got a pocket full of pages that I never return. And the rain keeps falling on the bridges I burn. Yeah. I loved you like I never loved logic. Honest, I was hooked on the chaos toxic. You were the calm in the storm of my pockets. I was the bomb with a short fuse sparked. It started an argument and it was silence. You tried to hold me, I sided with violence. Not with the fist, with the distance and lies. I vanish at 5, reappear at sunrise. Eyes red, same bed, new promise. Baby, I got it, but I lost what was honest. You said you care more for the smoke than my soul. I joke, but the joke hit the hole in my hope. Now I scroll through your pictures like scripture, reading every smile that I failed to deliver. You found peace, I found pieces of liquor, pouring them out like they'll drown out the mirror. Yeah. I built walls out of words I never meant. Spent nights in the halls of my own regret. If every call that I missed was a step off the edge, then every I'm fine was a brick in the ledge. Watch them crumble, watch them turn into ghosts. In the glow of the herb that I churn. Trying to breathe in peace, but the peace still burns. Bridges I burn. Every shadow's a lesson I've earned. Got a pocket full of pages that I never return. And the rain keeps falling on the bridges I burn. Yeah. I said, ride or die, then I rode off alone. Turned every side of mine into silent stones. I swapped real love for a temporary high. Now the only thing left is this temporary sky. Clouded, crowded, loud in my head. Grounds made of smoke on a couch in regret. If karma's a car, I've been parked at the curb, staring at the sparks from the past I disturb. I learn slow, still I'm learning the lesson. Turning my curses to verses, confessing. I can't rewind every line that I cross, but I can define what I find in the loss. Call my mother back quicker, let my brother talk. Offer him a sober ear instead of running off. And my old crew, not to use but to choose. Truth over mood, say I'm done with the rules. Some doors locked and I get that, earned it. Some love dropped and I guess I deserved it. But if every bridge burned lit the path that I walked, and the cost of the loss is the light in the dark. Still coughing my doubt, still cutting these habits, still talking it out, still stuck in the attic. But I'm open windows, letting in air if I spark my rain on the windshield, ash on my jeans, clock on the dashboard, stuck in the same 3 dreams. Yeah. Empty bottle rolling by my hill, phone full of numbers I don't wanna dial still. Mama in my voicemail praying I don't fail, while I'm counting up the reasons I should probably go to hell. Dark circles, late nights, corner store runs, same alley, same smoke, same loaded lungs. Homies in the pictures frozen, never getting old. Framed on the mantle like stories I never told. I've been talking to the ceiling till the sun comes up, making deals with my demons I can't live up. Every promise that I buried in a rolled up bill got me staring at the mirror like you and this a dark chapter, pages burning. Another disaster. Same old pen, same scar, same actor. Caught inside a dark, dark chapter. Got a cousin doing time for a a crime we shared. I just happened not to ride, now his bunk's my empty chair. His letters smell like soap and a little bit of fear. He say live it right for me, but I just pour another beer. Got a girl that I ghosted when I felt too seen. She held up a mirror, I chose a smoke screen. Told her I'd call back once I fixed my head. Now I keep that broken promise on the side of my bed. Blood on the laces from the nights I ran from the bodies of the dreams that slipped out my hands. Every choice like a chain laying across my chest. I got weight in my voice when I try to confess. This a dark chapter, pages burn, ink bleeding through my head. I've been writing in the margins, trying not to drown inside the play. If I turn the page, will I find me? Just another disaster. Hear the rain tap by my old regrets. Every drop spelling out the names I forget. I've been driving in circles down the same old lane, praying that the gas runs out before I go insane. I'm tired of the lies I tell myself, stacked up pot and a powder on the shelf. If I make it through the night, if I don't look back, can I trade this blacked out past for a faded man? This a dark chapter, pages burn, ink bleeding through my head. Rain starting softer on a cracked windshield. I ain't healed, but I'm here, and that's something real. Close the book, one breath, and another breath after. Whisper to the night, I'm more than this chapter. Rain on the window, ash in the trail. Try to outdrive my past, it learn the way back anyway. Yeah, I was raised with a siren sound like lullabies. Mama praying but I'm playing with a loaded lie. Said I changed, rearranged, and I changed my mind. Shot at heaven but the devil had the better aim this time. Different nights, same numb, same bottle, same blunt. Different story I tell, same ending I stun. Got an angel on my shoulder with a broke halo. Got a demon in my rearview mouth to say let's go. I ain't proud of these things that I carry on my name. To my sins and the slang, to my slang and the shame. All this guilt to my grip, but I grip it like grip tape. Every step I take feels like walking on mistakes. I keep laughing at the pain like a stand-up. Whole life on fire, I'm just sad in my hands up. Bleeding on the beat, call it bandage on the playback. Buried all my secrets, but they scratching where the grave at. I see the ghost of my wrongs in the smoke when I breathe. Every drag that I take, they get closer to me. They don't sleep, they don't fade, they just follow along. Every step that I take, they just hum me this song. Like you did that, you said that you left them alone. Every echo in my head sound carved in stone. I've been running from the truth, but it runs as strong. Now I'm haunted by the ghost of my wrongs. Used to brag about the damage like a battle badge. Now the past pulling up like a taxi cab. Every face that I heard in the back of my mind, doing drop-outs in my dreams when I try to unwind. Told a girl I'd be different versions, same glitch. I was flipping every promise like a coin I never pitched. Made a wish in a bottle, then I swallowed the glass. Now I choke on every memory I bury too fast. My reflection look at me like we don't talk. Mirror got more truth than the things I talk. I've been ducking my karma in designer lies, but you can't outdress what's inside your eyes. Zip slow, watch the guilt swirl. Cyclone, smoke rings turning into little headstones. Thought the cash lean the past, that math ain't that. You can pay off pain with the same old bag. Try to drown it in a cup till the cup went black. Try to outrun shame till it rolled my back. I keep circling the block like a vinyl scratch. Every track that I drop, same line I match. I see the ghost of my wrongs in the smoke when I breathe. Every drag that I take, they get closer to me. They don't sleep, they don't fade, they just follow along. Every step that I take, they just hum me this song. Like you did that, you said you left them alone. Every laying quiet, paying tears every night when I hear it. Rain in my cup, smoke in my lungs, text in my phone, I ain't picking up now. I got ghosts in my call log, names I scroll past, eyes burn. All they hit me when you're home safe. You learn, I don't return. Mama said, boy, you too cold. I said, mama, that's my shield. Every time I tried to love soft, life bit back, teeth in the field. Used to crash on my boy couch, left my mud on his white rug. Then I vanished when the sun rose. Now he asked where the love, where ex took me in. 3 months straight, I was broke, dead in my mind. Paid her back in late nights lying, and the scars I left behind. These are the scars I left behind. On hearts, on homes, on borrowed time. Every promise that I broke to stay alive, I see them all when I close my eyes. These are the scars I left behind. Your makeup smeared from another fight. You said one day you gon' pay that price. I hear your voice in the dead of night. Scars I left behind. I still drive past your roadblock, windows up, rain on the glass, see your shadow on the front steps. Hear you saying this won't last. I was chasing every shortcut, bag first, so went cheap. So the week and so the week, they sold a chance for decent sleep. Left my brother in that courtroom, said I'm coming, never came. Used to solo in that suit jack, took that time, I took that shame. Got my cousin on them late calls, it's your fault he on that line. I keep count like prison numbers of the scars I left behind. These are the scars I left behind. On hearts, on homes, on borrowed time. Every promise that I broke to stay alive, I see them all when I close my eyes. These are the scars I left behind. Your makeup smeared from another fight. You said one day you gon' pay that price. I hear your voice in the dead of night. Scars I left behind. I ain't asked to be this hardened, didn't plan to be this cold. Every sorry turned to silence, every story left a hole. If forgiveness had an address, I'd be camped out in that line. But my footsteps keep on echoing through the scars I left behind. These are the scars I left behind. On hearts, on homes, on borrowed time. Every promise that I broke to stay alive, I see them all when I close my eyes. These are the scars I left behind. You moved on, you're doing fine. But if my name ever crosses your mind, know I bleed for every line, every scar I left behind. Rain in my cup, ash on the floor. You ain't on my phone, but you carved in my core. If I ever make it out this life, hope the ones I cut still shine. I can't change what's in your past, only on these scars and left behind. Yeah. Rain on the glass, ash on my sleeve. I count the ghosts of the ones who believe. I was young, I was dumb, I was numb to it. Turned love to a drug, then I ran through it. Turned trust to a tab I could chew and spit. Left hearts in the dark where I used to sit. Mama said, boy, you gon' bruise what you grip. Still I twisted every truth from your lips. I was loud with the pride, quiet with the guilt. Built a throne out of every little lie I spilled. I was broke in the soul, but I dressed like a king. Gold on my neck, Cortex won't ring. On my way, then I ghosted by dawn. You watered my roots, I just trampled your lawn. Staring at the stains on the countertop. Lipstick, liquor, can't wash them out. Told you I'm fine, but my eyes said panic. Now I'm drowning in the waves of the past, I damn it. This is the damage I did. Every crack in your voice, every tear that you hid. Every night that you prayed I would change, but I slid further into my pain. Now I live where you live. This is the damage I did. In the halls of your heart, I'm the ghost in the crib. Every promise I burn, every bridge that I led, playing back in my head like a flick, I can't quit. You said tell me your fears, I said pass that light. Turn talks into smoke, turn hope in the night. You were reaching for a hand, I was reaching for a high. You were trying to build a home, I was trying to just get by. I was broke from the blows I ain't talk about, so I swung on your love just to block them out. Took jokes at your dreams just to box them out. Like that's cute while I tuned all your wants right out. You were saving your checks for a future trip. I was spending my dough just to lose my grip. Uber back to the crib, new name, new sense. Same me, same shame, new dent in the fence. I was flipping every script, doing acrobatics with excuses. You were stitching up the ribs while I was practicing abuses. That is me, now I do that inverted truth. Cause it was you I broke, trying to fix my youth. Now my phone dropped, but my conscience ring loud. Your laugh still playing in a distant crowd. I scroll through the pics that we took last summer. See a smile on your face, knowing I'm the one who snuffed her. This is the damage I did. Every crack in your voice, every tear that you hid. Every night that you prayed I would change, but I slid further into my pain. Now I live where you live. This is the damage I did. In the halls of your heart, I'm the ghost in the crib. Every promise I burn, every bridge that I led, playing back in my head like a flick, I can't quit. Funny how the fear of being broken turned me to the blade, doing all the open. Cut you from my chaos just to feel in control. Then I bled every good thing out of my own soul. I was high off the hurt, low in the mirror. You were right in my face, I just blurred you clearer. Trying to hide from the cuts that I carried since a kid, till I carved those same scars in the ones that I was with. Now I talk to the smoke like it's you in the air. Say I'm better than before, but it feels like a prayer. Got clean from the green, still I fiend for the past. Cause regret hit heavier than anything I had. I've been patching up the walls that I punched back then. Same Haze, new plans, learning how to be a friend. Send a text, hope you good, I've been working on me. Left it typed, unsent. This is the damage I did. Raindrop on the busted blinds. Ashtray full of wasted time. I've been face to face with pride, and that thing almost took my life, yeah. Used to be the devil in designer. Gold on my teeth, cold in my silence. Stared in the mirror like a rival. Smell like smoke, hands on the Bible. Telling my mama I'm fine. Eyes red lines on the countertop, lie after lie. Heart in the chokehold, love in the vice. Looking for heaven in somebody's thighs. I was that shadow in the back booth, laughing while I cracked true. Turning every good girl cruel, turning every friend to a step stool. If you were broken, I broke you deeper. If you were drowning, I pulled you deeper. Calling it hustle, calling it hunger. Really was fear, wearing my number. I used to be the devil, burning every bridge I crossed, wearing every halo cookie, counting every quiet loss. I used to be the devil, smelling sulfur on my breath.
bargain with regret. Tryna bargain with regret. Cold night, cash in the backpack, gun in the drywall. Whole block, knew that my temper was more like a southpaw. Swing on whoever, blood on my sweater. Said I was tough, I was just desperate for pressure. Broke a good girl, was hard on her birthday. Texted her sorry in the worst way. 2 words, no name, no emoji. She still pray for me, that's holy. Saw my little bro, copy my posture. Middle finger up, drinking that monster. Look like a rerun, same bad sponsor. That's when it hit, I was somebody monster. All of these bottles, all of these fights, all of the secrets locked in my eyes. Every confession I never could write, poured on the floor in the middle of the night. I used to be the devil, burning every bridge I crossed, wearing every halo crooked, counting every quiet loss. I used to be the devil, smelling sulfur on my breath. Now I'm kneeling in this motel, trying to bargain with regret. I used to be the devil. Thunder in the distance, sirens singing back up to my conscience. You ever tell a lie so long, you start to miss the silence. You ever hold a grudge so tight, your own hands bleed from the violence. I tattooed every sin on my soul, so I can say I lived it. But every brag I ever told was just a wound I never fixed yet. I used to be the devil, burning every bridge I crossed, wearing every halo crooked, counting every quiet loss. I used to be the devil, smell of sulfur on my breath. Now I'm kneeling in this motel, trying to bargain with regret. I used to be the devil, trying to bargain with regret. Rain on the window, smoke in my chest. If I lose my demons, what's even left? Maybe just a man shaking in the dark. Used to be the devil, now I'm just a scar. Yeah. Now I'm just a scar. Yeah.
Rain on the window, ash on my jeans, late night halo of the smoke in between. Sticky sweet aroma in the room right now. Curtains half open, whole mood smoked out. Phone on mute, let the past calm down. All my old scars talk when I exhale clouds. Half-packed suitcase under my bed frame. Plane ticket crumple with your last name. I trace every letter in the ash on the tray, like maybe I can draw you back into this place. That sticky sweet aroma takes me back to when you stayed, laughing in the kitchen, burning dinners, burning days. Every hit is like a photo that my mind forgot to save. On shuffle, your song comes through. Same 4 chords and it cuts right through. I stare at your contact, thumb on the call, but pride in my chest builds another brick wall. Neighbors hear me coughing, think I'm just fried. They don't see the reruns playing inside. You in my hoodie, feet on my dash, red eyes shining when you talk to that sticky sweet aroma takes me back to when you stayed, laughing in the kitchen, burning dinners, burning days. Every hit is like a photo that my mind forgot to save. That sticky sweet aroma is the only thing
state. I've been running from the truth in slow motion, sinking in this couch like it's an ocean, telling all my friends that I'm okay, I'm fine, but I only feel you when I fog my mind, yeah. Rain on the ceiling, drips on the glass. I count every drop like I'm rewinding the past. That sticky sweet aroma takes me back to when you stayed. Bare feet on the carpet, tracing circles on my face. Every hit is like a photo that my mind forgot to save. That sticky sweet aroma is the only thing that stays. That sticky sweet aroma is the only thing that stays. Only thing that stays. Ain't on the land, ash in the train. Hands on the page, face turned away. Yeah. Used to wake to a warm can, couch broke, cold floor, whole fridge like my phone screen, nothing in it, just scroll more. Blue smoke at the landlord, note on the front door, paid do a beat do, guess dad knew what the gun for. I was raised on that back seat, back talk, black ice, mama praying to black out, I just practice my bad vices. Half price faith, I pawned it for gas prices, saying grace over takeout, never think what the grace might is. Heart heavy as a late bill, stacked on a late bill, hate fill my plate, I scrape still just to stay still, chase thrills to the 8 kills, fake chill, same film, rewind, remind, every line like the same guilt. I had a Bible as a coaster, liquor ring round the songs, turn a verse to a circus, let the sense sound the alarm. I was charming in the dark, dog, arm in my arms, tattoo promise on my wrist, just to twist it with my palm. Before I found grace, I only knew escape, running from my shadow, blaming every face. Before I found grace, I loved the empty space, put a cloud in my lungs just to cover my mistakes. Yeah, I was lost in the rain, trying to drown that shame, thought the high was a halo, but it burned like flames. Before I found grace, I never knew my name, just a ghost in my body, trying to haunt my own vein. Yeah, I was high in the hallway, hoodie over my hope, pocket full of apologies, I swallow instead of spoke. Told my brother I got you, then I sold him the rope. He tried to climb from the bottom, I just tightened the choke. I did damage with a handshake, fake love, blank stare, talk slick, walk sick, yeah the slang stayed in prayer. God bless this hustle while I shuffled despair. I was playing both sides till my pride played me bare. Car crash, glass crack, time slow, no sound, smell smoke, see smoke, feel throw, go pound, blood drip on the dashboard, pattern like a crown. Heard a voice in the silence say, son, sit down. But I stood on my stubborn, still slurring my doubts. Where were you in the drought when the lights all went out? And I picture my mother, both knees on that ground. Every tear was a seed I tried to weed out with clouds. So I hid in the haze, hard caged in my chest, sharp blade to my name, called blame in my flesh. Said I'm cursed as a chorus, wore pain like a vest. If the truth set me free, I was scared of arrest. Before I found grace, I only knew escape, running from my shadow, blaming every face. Before I found grace, I loved the empty space, put a cloud in my lungs just to cover my mistakes. Yeah, I was lost in the rain, trying to drown that shame, thought the high was a halo, but it burned like flames. Before I found grace, I never knew my name, just a ghost in my body, trying to haunt on minds. I ain't perfect, I'm present, that's a gift I don't deserve. Used to twist every blessing into just another curse. I was hooked on the hurt, now I'm versed in the verse. Same pain, new purpose, same dirt, new earth. Before I found grace, I only knew escape, running from my shadow, blaming every face. Before I found grace, I loved the empty space, put a cloud in my lungs just to cover my mistakes. Now when it rains on the baby. Heart standing still. Covering in my soul, forecast stay the same. April in my chest, but every day it rains. Rolling up the pain till the paper look insane. Burning up the page, watch the words go up in flames. Blue trust in the blood, I ain't passing that again. You were talking about forever, I was counting up the ends. Love spelled L-U-V, left you on the vehicles. Ran you over with my schedule, sentimental, seasonal. Heart on airplane, more baggage on carousel. You were on the line, I was lying to myself, saying I'll be right back, knowing that's a farewell. Colder than the cash, I was folding in the stairwell. You wanna spring flowers, I wanna spring hours. Clock in, clock out, watch the warmth sour. Told you time heals, time killed us quicker. Every second got sicker, every minute more bitter. Welcome to my cold heart, bitter season, where I freeze first, then go find a reason. Where I leave you, then ask why you leaving. Say I can't feel, then hate that I'm breathing. This that cold-hearted season again. Turn a lover to a lesson and a stranger than a friend. I keep matching with the weather, every month another end. Ice on my wrist, but it's frost in my head. I've been sleeping with my hoodie on, hood up in July. Summers feel like winters when you numb from the inside. Told you you were different, but addiction got a pattern. Every story that I'm in starts sweet and shattered. I was raised where I got you mean I got what I can take. You were raised where a promise ain't a pretty way to break. We collided in the middle, you believe me when I lied. I believe me when I said it, I just changed overnight. You said why you push me out when I'm trying to pull you in. I said if I let you close, you'll see how empty I've been. Heart like a vacant lot, grass growing through the sins. Every kiss another bottle, I be hiding in the bins. Painting halos on my demons, calling chaos chemistry. We were praying over poison, calling coping therapy. I was twisting every compliment to something I could weaponize. Turned your baby, you're amazing, to a target on your gentle side. Now your contact just initials, your perfume just a signal. Make my stomach feel fickle. Every time it get a whiff, I get this myth I wasn't the issue. But I was, yeah I was. Welcome to my cold-hearted season, where I freeze first, then go find a reason. Where I leave you, then ask why you leaving. Say I can't feel, then hate that I'm breathing. It's that cold-hearted season again. Turn a lover to a lesson and a stranger than a friend. I keep matching with the weather, every month another end. Ice on my wrist, but it's frost in my head. All these highs feel low, oh, oh. All these lows feel oh, oh, oh. Every hug feel cold, oh, oh. Every close feel wrong. I get warm, then I panic. Call it off, call it habit. Turn a blessing to static. Then I stand in the wreckage and say it just happened. I'm the plot twist in the story, you ain't asked to get inside. I'm the text you didn't see until the checkout on your pride. I'm the ghost in every message that you never dare to send. Typing bubbles, backspace, and that's the way we meet again. I got pictures that I crop so I don't see you in the frame. Got a playlist that I skip so I don't hear you in the name. Try to drown it in the smoke, but every class spell your initials. Even when I'm checked out, you still check on my residuals. Told my therapist I'm fine, I said it twice, so it sound true. He said funny how you smile every time the lie come through. Yes, I'm fluent.
Rain in the ashtray, clouds in the room, same old couch, brand new doom. Yeah. Used to dance with a demon in the Dixie cup, chasing cheap highs, telling life to giddy up. Car seat full of crumbs, burnt tips, half plans. Mom praying both hands, voicemail, mischance. Back then I was laughing at the Reaper's jokes. Dry mouth, wet eyes, that was all from the smoke. Said I quit when the pack hit a certain amount. Funny how the count changed, I just changed the amounts. Half halo, half hazard on the dashboard. Cracked screen mirror, saw my past wars. Every scar spelling out a bad decision. Every puff painting out a sad religion. They told me slow down, man, you too lit. I said light me again, I ain't through yet. Woke up lungs heavy like the rents due. Same devil, same deal, but the deck grew. I'm a different devil now. smoke in the sky somehow, but I don't burn like I used to. Got a darker angel, wow, but it calls me not my high now. Look close, you can see it in my brow. I'm a different devil now. I used to roll up hurt, try to ghost my grief. Now the ghosts roll through when I go to sleep. Night terrors in the nightcap, no chaser. God, I was the hunter, I was hooked by the vapor. Hit the plug with a pram and the punchline. Sent from me some hope on the front line. He laughed, said you paying your own time and just wait, written in the toe tag desire. So I flipped that script, read my own rights. Lit sage in the same room I lit old nights. Now the smoke talk different when it rides slow. It don't hide what I feel, it just lets it show. Sip tea, still lean in the with no frame. Rains at Morse code, spelling out my name. Every drop like stop, but I twist that sound. Yeah, step up in the paddle, let the pain drip down. Used to match with the magnets, pattern in my pad, now I patch up the damage. Matter of the maps, track what killed me and what kills me. Still the same letters, but the sentence feels free. I'm a different devil now, same fire, different vow. Still smoke in the sky somehow, but I don't burn like I used to. Got a darker angel, wow, but it got me not my high now. Look close, you can see it in my brow. I'm a different devil now. I ain't tryna play saint, I still slip, still slide. Still sit by the sill when the storm outside. But the bottle don't preach and the blunt don't pray. So I talk to my her in a harsher way. It's on my vice, you my vice chair, not my king. You can sit in the room, you don't run my thing. If my fear wanna smoke, let it cough that out. I inhale new faith, then I exhaled out, yeah. I'm a different devil now, same fire, different vow. Still smoke in the sky somehow, but I don't burn like I used to. Got a darker angel, wow, but it got me not my high now. Look close, you can see it in my brow. I'm a different devil now. Rain on the rooftop, slow rim shot sound. Hard hit back like a kick drum pound. I still walk with my demons through this ghosted town, but we don't share long. We just share this ground. Rain in the ashtray. Yeah. Used to dance with a demon in the Dixie cup. Rain in the ashtray. Yeah. Rain in the ashtray. Yeah. Rain in the ashtray. Clouds in the room. Same old couch. Brand new doom. Yeah. Rain in the ashtray. Rain in the ashtray. Rain in the ashtray. Clouds in the room. Yeah. Used to dance with a demon in the Dixie cup. Rain in the ashtray. Rain in the rooftop. Yeah. Used to dance with a demon in the Dixie cup. Chasing cheap highs, telling life to giddy up. Car seat full of crumbs, burp tips, half plans. Mom praying both hands, voicemail mischance. Back then, I was laughing at the reaper's jokes. Dry mouth, wet eye, that was all from the smoke. Said I quit when the pack hit a certain amount. Funny how the count changed, I just changed the amounts. Half halo, half has it on the dashboard. Cracked screen mirror, I saw my past wars. Every scar spelling out a bad decision. Every puff painting out a sad religion. They told me, slow down, man, you too lit. I said, light me again. I ain't through yet. Woke up, lungs heavy like the rent's due. Same devil, same deal, but I'm a different devil now. Raid on the rooftop, slow real shot sound. Hard hit back like a kick drum pound. I still walk with my demons through this ghosted town. But we don't sell lives, we just sell this town.
Ain't on the glass, sash on my jeans, purple on my tongue, ghosts in the steam.
Purple haze memories drifting through my bloodstream. Laughing in the basement, couch full of bad dreams. Eyes low, ceiling spin, said we never fade. Now your name just lingers like smoke in my brain. Old text threads I scrolled and erased. Your blue ticks haunting every new place. Mama said, boy, you run like your dad. So I drove through the night till the tank ran back. Purple haze memories turn my lungs into graves for the past. Every hit, every sip got me praying this heart never crashed. All these faces I lost in a fog. All these days that collapsed in a black. Purple haze memories, I keep chasing the you I can't have back. Rain on the windshield, blurry red lights. You in my hoodie on that late July night. You said I'm too numb, you said you're too kind. You left with your playlist, I stay with my pride. Now it's backwoods, back road, same old escape. But the taste got bitter when you walked away. Therapist talking but I drift off track. Watch the smoke make halos, you're inside that. Purple haze memories turn my lungs into graves for the past. Every hit, every sip got me praying this I never cracks. All these faces I lost in a fall. All these days that collapsed in a black. Purple haze memories, I keep chasing the you I can't have back. I've been out for a decade, still can't touch that night. You laughing in the doorway, pocket full of light. If I quit, will you vanish? If I stay, do I die? I'm stuck in the middle of your last goodbye, yeah. Purple haze memories turn my lungs into graves for the past. Every hit, every sip got me praying this I never crash. All these phrases I lost in the fall. All these days that collapsed in a black. Purple haze memories, I keep chasing the you I can't have back.
Rain on the glass, ash in the tray, blue TV glow, night eats the day. I was the room in the hallway, turned to a headline on front page, turned to a mugshot your lock screen. Now I'm just back on your drunk rage. Ink on my knuckles from court days, cross out the calendar weeks blur. You said you riding the wheels break, you left a note, left the key show. Broken halo on the floor mat, smell
like perfume and poor choices. Heard every prayer that you hissed at me, crashing my chest like distorted voices. I was a storm in your forecast. You kept stepping out with your palms up. You tried to baptize a bar fight, then cried that the flood left your room shut.
I was the villain in your movie. You love to freeze me on the worst frame. Cut every scene where you hurt me. Roll only moments where I burst flames. Paint me in pitch, you the angel. Halo so straight while my horn show. But every saying got a side door. Every lie you wore like a fur coat. I was the villain, I admit it. You want a monster, I can live that. But if I'm evil, you win it. Every bad deed had your imprint. Yeah, therapy talking a soft tone. Digging through boxes that I duct tape. Finding the versions of myself you left for dead in the trunk space. Shadow of you in my cigarette. Curling and climbing up the drywall. You used to trace all of my tattoos. Now every line just feels like sidewalls. You hate that I mirror your motives. Flip it and twist it, inverted rhymes. You say I'm cold while you ghost me. I send your phone for the 100th time. I took the blame like a habit. Wore your mistakes like a hand-me-down. You poured your guilt into my glass. Called it my problem when I drown. Mama said, son, you ain't Satan. You just got lost in a storyline. But I keep replaying the worst nights, frame by frame, slowing to torture mind. If I'm the bad guy, where's your mask? Every hero had a crack past. Every secret that you stashed back look a whole lot like my last act. I was the villain in your movie. You love to freeze me on the worst frame. Cut every scene where you hurt me. Roll only moments where I burst flames. Paint me in pitch, you the angel. Halo so straight while my horn show. But every saying got a side door. Every lie you wore like a fur coat. I was the villain, I admit it. You want a monster, I can live that. But if I'm evil, you win it. Every bad deed had your imprint. Yeah. Maybe I like being hated. Easier staying outlaw than facing mirrors at morning, seeing the cracks in my own jaw. Maybe I burn what I care for, just to feel heat through the numbness. Maybe you lit the first match though, smiling while calling it justice. I was the villain in your movie. You love to freeze me on the worst frame. Cut every scene where you hurt me. Roll only moments where I burst flames. Paint me in pitch, you the angel. Halo so straight while my horn show. But every saying got a side door. Every lie you wore like a fur coat. I was the villain, I won't fake it. Light up alone in this darkness. If I'm the monster in your fable, why do you text me, say you miss him? Why do you text me when you miss him?
Rain on the glass, ash in my dream. You said I'm fine, but I know you ain't. You said talk is cheap, I pay the silence instead. You needed shoulders and shelter, I gave you smoke in the bed. I was bragging in the booth, you were packing up your suitcase. Turned arguments to loot phrases, same fight, new day, that screw face, hard in foreclosure. I kept dodging every notice, you were scribbling in your journal. I was scribbling out the focus, I'm the reason that your mother never liked my name. I kept playing with the fire, then I blamed the flame. You held me through withdrawal, saw me shiver through the seasons. I repaid you with excuses, then tried to call them reasons. Sorry, don't cover it like duct tape over glass. We both still bleeding every time we touch the past. Can't fix what I shattered with a word in a cigarette. I'm drowning in my bag, you're done saving me from it. Sorry, don't cover it, I carved that into my skin. If you walk out in this rain, I know you ain't walking in again. Used to laugh at my paranoia, now you proof it at a point. You were waiting promise I was vacant from the joint. I was loyal to the poison, but I'm faithful to your peace. Every time you beg for honesty, I'd edit out the least. Turn I love you to a lullaby, just something that I hummed. You were searching me for answers, I was searching to stay numb. You stitched up my broken family with a needle made of grace. I just picked at every seam till it frayed around your face. Said I changed, and I changed, just the subject, not the habit. Put a band-aid on a landslide, watch you fall through all my patterns. You stood in every courtroom of the crimes I never plead to. I kept perjuring my soul, still you swore that you could leave me, yeah. Sorry, don't cover it like spray paint on a tomb. All these bridal body letters over acres of ruined rooms. Can't patch what I punctuate, lay cause inside regrets. You gave years, I gave versions of a man you never met. Sorry, don't cover every sea, won't clear the dead. If you vanish in this thunder, it'll echo what I led. You said love ain't just survival, it's a choice that we repeat. I kept choosing every rival that would knock you from your seat. If forgiveness had a limit, you've been living at the edge. I keep slipping off the pivot, you keep handing me the ledge. Sorry, don't cover it like flowers at the scene. All the petals can't reverse where the metal cut between. Can't heal what I hollow with the secrets I conceal. You were praying for a future, I was praying not to feel. Sorry, don't cover it, I hear that in every trail. This rain on my reflection while your name leaves my lips. Yeah, paint on the glass, shadows gone from the door. I whisper I'm sorry again, but it don't mean nothing anymore.
Rain on the windshield, ash on the dash. Same old exit, different paths. The old me would've swerved at the first sign of hurt. Blocked every call, said you got what you deserve. Slide to a spot just to drown out the guilt. Laughing too loud while the inside tilts. The old me would've doubled that dose. Eyes half open, heart all closed. Talk too tough and fold when a pinch. How to shake in a long slow rinse. The old me would've called up the plug. Turn bad moves in artificial love. Talking cold like I'm running the scheme. Pray for peace, then stay in the scene. The old me would've cracked when my brother got locked. Say free once, then forget to talk. Post your face, then go ghost from the block. Deep down, scared I'd be next to get caught. The old me would've run, now I'm staying in the rain with the truth in my lungs. The old me would've spun every story till I look like the holy one. The old me would've burned it all, left it all, called it just how I am. Oh, the new me standing in the same dark room with a light in my hand. Yeah, yeah, the old me would've, the old me would've. Now I'm here in the flood I made, tryna learn how to love what I can. The old me would've laughed at these tears, say man up, drown that fear. Push you away when you got too near, then blame you when you disappear. The old me would've cussed out my pops, sang 'em fast when the voice line drops. Say we the same so the cycle stays like way the pain like a family. Watch the old me chase highs, waste whole week. Swear I'm fine with a numb heartbeat. Waking noon, taste still on my teeth. Same old promise I can't keep. The old me only pray when I'm scared. Talk to the sky like it owe me repair. Treat grace like a card in a drawer. Pull that out when I hit the floor. You ever see your own face in a stranger? Hear your own words from a hater. Feel your worst days on a loop like fate's got you on paper. That was me every night till the smoke cleared slow and I saw my own eyes. The old me would've run, now I'm staying in the rain with the truth in my lungs. The old me would've spun every story till I look like the holy one. The old me would've burned it all, left it all, called it just how I am. But the new me standing in the same dark room the flood I made, trying to learn how to love what I can. The old me would've cursed this storm, now I let it rinse me clean. Let it beat on the roof till it softens the truth that I'm not who I said I'd be. The old me see pain, see pray. New me see pain, see fate. Same scars, same face, different way. I carry the weight. The old me would've lied to this mic. Paint my life like it's all alright. Turn my trauma to a cheap little line. Leave my people in the dark behind. Old me would've flexed on the hurt. Talk real slick, treat you like dirt. Now I just say I was broken first. Did my worst in my Sunday shirt. The old me thought change was a threat. Thought I'd lose me if I learned regret. Now I know that the realest flex is saying I did that and I won't reset. Oh, yeah. The old me would've run. Now I'm staying in the rain with the truth in my